This video will trigger a lot of people. Fair warning. Hey guys, it's Mr. Mario Bros here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another thing I have not talked about for a long time. But I also need to do this right now because we are very close to the NFL playoffs starting. And I have held off this video for way too long. So I'm not even going to give you all of the details. Most of you already know how playoffs work at this point. And if you don't, I'm going to get more in detail with that. So, without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. So up first in the playoffs are round 1 playoffs. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. I just forget I said that. So basically, here's how the NFL playoffs work. It's a single elimination. One team loses one game, they're out, that's it, they're finished, no second chance. However, instead of 16 teams, there's 14 teams, and each of the number 1 seeds get a bye week for round 1, so they don't play. But they do play the lowest seed winning, and speaking of lowest possible seed, up first in the AFC division are the Patriots and Chargers playing each other. I'm not sure about this one. I don't know if each team's going to get ready for this matchup, because it's going to be a good game. Both are talented teams, but overall, I've got the Chargers moving forward. I don't know. And here's another one that I don't know about either. The Steelers and Texans. I mean, the Texans are on a roll, but with how they played against the Raiders, and with how the Steelers lost to the Browns, and barely won against the Ravens, I don't know if I want either team moving around. I'm going to go ahead and take the Texans to win, I guess, even though I feel like that's going to be a really boring pick. But what's not going to be a boring pick is the Jaguars beating the Bills. You heard me right. The Jacksonville Jaguars will beat the Buffalo Bills, no questions asked. So now that that's out of the way, to the NFC division, where the Seahawks get a bye week. Yep, everybody who thought the Seahawks were bad, they're actually good this year. And they do not play, but they will play in the quarterfinals. Now, for round 1, up first is the Carolina Panthers and the LA Rams. The Panthers did beat the Rams already in the regular season. Hopefully they can do whatever they did that time and do it again. And they're the ones hosting. In Carolina, I'm going to take the Panthers. And next, the Eagles and 49ers. The defending Super Bowl champions versus the team who lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl final the year before. I don't know who I'd pick. The Eagles aren't having a good season that well. I'm going to take the 49ers, even though the Eagles could possibly win. And the last one feels like an obvious pick. The Bears versus the Packers. We all know who's going to win. I'm going to take the Packers. Come on. So up next are the quarterfinals, or divisional round for the playoffs. I'm not going to go through the entire thing. You probably already know how this works. One thing you might notice is that I've switched some spots because both the Packers and Chargers are in the number 7 seeds, and the rules are the lowest possible seed, if they win, will automatically play the number 1 seed. And speaking of that, up first is the Chargers and Broncos. I know a lot of people might have the Broncos moving forward, but personally, I just don't see it happening. I've got the Chargers moving forward. I'm just guessing here. And then after that is the Texans and Jaguars. Both are really, really great teams. But the Texans are on a roll. They're one of the most scary teams in the NFL right now. Nobody wants to play against them. But the Jaguars, they've also been doing really good. And if it keeps up how I think it's going to keep up, the Jaguars could possibly win, which I do have them winning. And then over into the NFC side, we have the Seahawks and Packers. I'm pretty sure you already know who's going to win this one. The Seahawks are definitely going to win. There is no way they're going to let themselves lose to a team who tied against the Cowboys. Like, how do you even do that? Like, come on. It's going to be the Seahawks taking a win. Let's just be real. And then the final matchup in the quarterfinals is the 49ers and Panthers. Looking at this realistically, while the Panthers are a good team, the 49ers are a better team. So that's why the 49ers are going to win. The Panthers are going to be eliminated out of the playoffs. Maybe next year they'll go make it farther. Guys, I swear I'm almost done with these predictions. Like, for real. I'm almost done. It's just the semifinals and then the Super Bowl final I have to get through. So, let's just start predicting the last two matchups before the Super Bowl. So up first, last matchup in the AFC, the Chargers and Jaguars. The Chargers, they've played some scary games, while the Jaguars, not so much. And if the Chargers mess up one thing, it could lead for them to lose. And unfortunately, that's what I've got them doing. The Jaguars will be going to the final round, beating the Chargers. And yeah, I have nothing else to say instead of repeating myself. And over in the NFC side, two teams that are in the same division or league as each other and have played each other twice already. The Seahawks and 49ers. While the Seahawks won in Week 18 and the 49ers won back in Week 1, this could be either one of them going to the next round to play the Jaguars. But since the Seahawks have stepped up their game since Week 1, they could potentially beat the 49ers with an even larger score. Might not happen, but I would love to see it. But overall, I think they can do it. I've got the Seahawks winning. And here we are at the final round predictions between the Jaguars and Seahawks. Both of them are really good teams, but I can only pick one winner. And with who the better team is, I'd say it's the Seahawks. Meaning that this year's new Super Bowl champions will be the Seattle Seahawks. So that's the video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment who you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year. And also, if there's anybody who's a fan of the teams I might have eliminated from the playoffs, I am sorry, it's just who I think is going to win. And I really have nothing else to say about it. But feel free to comment who you think might win. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.